Hey everyone, it's Mr. Boomer here, and we're back again with some more Resident Evil 4. In the last episode, we pretty much got our butts handed to us by Chief Mendez, that freaking tall dude who launched Leon into that wardrobe and knocked him out, and now we're pretty much gonna go in and try and continue on to 1-2, so I think there's a cutscene in this, so enjoy.
Humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Yay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
Whoa. Okay, man. Alrighty. Like, that is just ridiculous. He just freaking kicked him over him and his neck just snapped. Like, that is just freaking over the top there. Crazy.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Alrighty, and now we're playing the game once again, and yeah, occasionally inside the cutscenes there will be a little bit of quick time events that we do have to do, and if we don't do them, we'll die instantly. And here we go with the merchant.
Over here, stranger.
Over here, stranger. There's that iconic line, and the game leads us some sniper ammo here, but of course we're going to save, because, as always, in case the recording stops, I need to be able to reload to this point again, and also in case I mess up in this playthrough and make a mistake, I need to come back. Alright, sorry everyone, I had to freaking do a little quick edit there. The recording kind of started messing up again. I did not want to freaking have all of that be represented inside the video, so we're gonna have to freaking restart here. But anyway, let's go around this corner, and we have the freaking merchant here.
Something that might interest you.
Got something that might interest you. God damn, bro is decked out with a lot of gear and stuff, but Anyway, got a good selection of things on sale, stranger. Don't know if you noticed, stranger, but did you see the blue medallions hanging around inside the village? Come back after you shot 10 or more of them. I got a specialized gun I want you to try out. And that specialized gun that he's talking about, as I mentioned in the last episode, is a handgun, and it is not really that good, so we are not going to really be trying it out as he implies. We're just going to be getting that handgun and then selling it just to get our monies up, you know what I mean? But anyway, what I will be doing in this playthrough is using the bolt-action sniper, because honestly, I feel like it's probably good to diversify the weapons selection up a little bit, especially when we can do it, because I don't want to just be using the same shotgun and handgun loadout throughout the whole entire areas of this chapter. And two, later on, when we actually get to 1-3, we will have to fight that chainsaw dude again, and having the sniper in that section is a godsend, because it does save a lot of your shotgun and handgun ammo especially, so you don't have to waste it, and you can just dump sniper bullets inside of them, because there's an area where you can camp, and by camping in that area, you don't have to worry about him getting alerted. You could just kind of like snipe shot him inside the head and whatnot and kill him easily, so that's kind of the reason. That's one plus for having a sniper in this section, but one negative for having a sniper in this section is the fact that the game has this tendency to just keep spawning in sniper ammo when you don't really need it. Like, you're about to see in a sec here, like, if it does spawn ammo, I'm pretty sure, like, 9 times out of 10, it is going to spawn in some sniper ammo, and if you really need, like, your shotgun or handgun ammo, it's gonna really suck, because the game's not gonna give it to you in that case. And what happened to that guy? Like, shit. Oh, that's what happened. He got freaking blown to smithereens. That's another thing, too, as to why I don't really buy the sniper that much. Like, the people who are just bomb rushing us in this section, for some reason the TNT guys just toss TNT, and when they do toss TNT, it just hits the stairs there, and anyone that stands near those steps just gets blown to smithereens, honestly. And if they come to the steps, which they are right now, they just toss it right there, and then just kill everyone that's on the steps. Boom, baby! It's like what I said in the last part, man. Like, the Granados, they're not necessarily the most brightest of thinkers, but god damn. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought that TNT was actually gonna hit me there. I thought that was instant karma. Back up, and boom. That's so funny, man. Like, friendly fire is on inside this section, guys. It is on in this section. You don't even have to worry too much about killing the enemies. The enemies will just kill themselves, honestly. But anyway, let's see if we can stagger him. Shit. Freaking accurate throw there. That's another thing, too. Like, it's very hard to not get hit in this section, because, goodness sakes, they are, like, pinpoint accurate with their throws most of the time. It is very rare for them to miss in this section, especially on professional difficulty. Okay. You're gonna die? God damn. That was just a knife, my guy. Like, holy shit. I didn't know a knife could send someone only flying. Like, god damn. That shit had the torque and knockback of a shotgun for some reason. Oh shit. TNT! Fucking hell, I got freaking too close there. Okay, so it did drop shotgun ammo this time, but that was just lucky. Like, most of the time it drops sniper ammo, and it just gets very annoying, honestly, so that's why I also don't go for it. Shit! Okay, there we go. Like, I heard this is there. Hey, more shotgun ammo, good. So we might actually be able to, like, do go on this section here, now that we keep getting shotgun ammo, and... Where are you throwing that? Right there? Of course, honestly. I still just don't understand why they do that, but... Anyway, let's freaking take a snipe shot here. Freaking, boop! Okay, that wasn't a headshot, that was supposed to be a headshot, but... Boop! And he's dead. We also do get a later sniper, like a better sniper, later on as well. It's a semi-auto. The semi-auto is just... I shouldn't have to explain this. It's just way more better than this freaking bolt-action sniper right here. Like, the bolt-action, it does its job well, headshotting the enemies in one shot, but the semi-auto is better. It gets the job done too, way better. That's why I usually go for it, but anyway, we'll go over here on this pathway and get this insignia first, since there's literally no one over there, and two, there's barrels there, so we can get ammo. But yeah, one consensus that I hear a lot in this game, like, specifically Resident Evil 4, is that this game is a little bit controversial, mainly because, again, it introduced the whole action part of the Resident Evil franchise and leaned in a little bit into it. And that's kind of the reason why you see a lot of takes that people have, like the fact that this game is really only good inside the village and castle section. Once you get to the military section, the game kind of gets a little bit redundant, honestly. And I can agree with that. Like, it has nothing to do with the fact that I don't like action or anything like that. It has everything to do with the fact that the military section is just pretty bullshit to freaking play through, honestly. They spawn in a lot of enemies, and it's just in general not really fun. I would say that it's also very much a freaking dick. The game is very much a freaking hassle to get to too on professional difficulty, because those bullets fucking hurt, man. Like, you cannot mess around in that section. But thankfully, we don't have to deal with that section for a long while, so I think we will be good for quite a little bit. I don't know if there's anyone that's actually inside of this little area here. Nope, there isn't, but there is a yellow herb there, so we're gonna take that and just merge it with this green herb here. Actually, you know what? Let's just use it inside of this herb. Might as well use it. Not waste it or anything. We haven't run into any red herb. Oh, shit! Okay, so there is someone in this section. Holy shit, that dude scared the fudge out of me. He literally just barged inside the room and just freaking almost grabbed me and shit. Like fudge. Freaking scared the heck out of me, you fucking bastard. Don't ever do that shit again. Bastard. Okay. But we're almost done with this section anyway. We just need one more insignia and we'll be done. Let's see here. I didn't get to check this locker and someone just entered the room. No, they didn't. Oh shit! Bastard! You freaking did it again, freaking grabbing me and shit. Alrighty, you know what? We're just gonna use our freaking yellow and red herb there, honestly. We haven't used it the whole entire match, and it's a good idea to freaking increase their health. Did that freaking just stagger him, me kicking open the door? What the hell? Okay. Oh shit, I had a freaking fire there, otherwise that axe was gonna get me. But yeah, I'm just not looking forward to the military section. That section can go to hell, honestly. I hate it. The enemies there are annoying. And honestly, like, it just makes the game a little less fun. Don't reload Leon. Oh shit. He's getting a little bit close there. Get a little closer. You know what, let's just get over here. That way I can kind of line them up better. You're dead. I could just use my handgun here, honestly. Falcon kick! And then another falcon kick, and boom. Not there on the floor. Shit. Okay, and then we just knife this guy and it'll be over. But pretty much to also kind of harp on to like the lore, pretty much that guy that we met back there was pretty much Luis Serra, and he's pretty much an officer kind of just like Leon, or used to be an officer at the very least. He's not really a police anymore, so of course you know him. He's kind of a little bit retired and a little bit shady. Pretty much what the story about him is that he's kind of a little bit of a traitor to this village and starts researching some of the freaking stuff that they use here to kind of like do a bunch of stuff, so. And he said earlier in that cutscene that he saw a little bit of something that's reminiscent of the Umbrella, the virus that Umbrella kind of uses out of Resident Evil 2 and 3, so. We need to keep up with that guy, you know? He knows something that we don't know. He knows something that we probably want to know as well, so yeah, we just gotta keep that in mind. Anyway, is there someone else inside this? Oh, are these guys still here? Oh no, those guys freaking ran at me. So then who's grunting? I think it's this guy up here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I freaking hate this guy, because every single time I come up here, like, he always keeps surprising me. Like, watch this shit. Where is he? Okay, he's over there. Wait. Where is he? Where is this guy? Oh, he's down there. When the hell did he get over there? What the hell? Weird. Okay, and that's pretty much all the enemies inside the area, so we did that section with ease, but yeah, Luis is going to be a very key character inside this game for a little while, and I say a little while because you don't want to find out. Anyway, let's move on here. We got both of the insignias, I believe, so we should be able to progress here. Over to the next section, and it's been 10 minutes already, so I'm not too sure if I may have to actually just, like, only do one. Okay, it's locked. It looks like something fits inside of this hexagonal indentation, and what do you know, it's this shit. And I forgot to mention this mechanic, but you can combine treasures inside this game, and combining the treasures in this game is actually pretty useful because later on we are going to need some more money in order to get more upgrades and freaking weapons. And it's going to be good to actually do that because it does increase the prices of some of the treasures inside this game. Like for example, this cat's eye here, we can merge with the Bernstein and it actually increases the price on it, which is pretty cool, honestly. I kind of like that mechanic, honestly. I wish that they kind of experimented with it more inside of future Resident Evil games, less in like puzzles and stuff, but we kind of do it here and there, but not a lot to the extent of this game, so that's kind of a little bit of a bummer. But that's one aspect I liked about this game. You do kind of have to puzzle your way with which treasure item combines with which, and which treasure item can be combined at all, honestly. So it makes for a good deed of thinking before selling. So that's cool. Anyway, got a mask over there. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually get that mask. You can get it. We make sure that, yeah, ammo's pretty much good. And here we go with another section. Shoot them down and stagger them. And then Falcon kick him right in the face. Almost got freaking shot there. Do not want to get shot at all. We're freaking kick this guy. My only question is that I'm kind of confused about is what happened to the other police guy that was with us inside that car. Because if I'm not mistaken, I did not see him get poached at all back inside that village section, so chances are he could be still alive or he is dead and I'm just freaking stupid as hell. But yeah, I did not see him get freaking poached at all in that section, so I'm presuming that he is dead somewhere else, or the game is just gonna imply that he's dead, but something else or some shit, I don't know. Let's just continue on with the game here. And we're going up to one of my favorite sections here, with the freaking TNT guys. Watch this shit. I gotta freaking duck and cover immediately, and I like using the shotgun to just freaking hit that TNT and just kill all of them over there. Like, using the TNT against the enemy has got to be one of my favorite things inside this game. It's freaking funny when that happens, because it's just like, you expect it to just like not work in your favor, but it does. Anyway, I think there's some bad guys that are gonna come through that door in a second. I prepare for them. Okay, shotgun ammo. Surprisingly, I'm surprised the game is giving me like a lot of... Oh shit. I saw that, he's about to attack me. Okay, there they are. Let's do this shit. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Let me freaking shotgun you a question. But yeah, I'm surprised the game is giving me a lot of shotgun and handgun ammo, surprisingly. Like, most of the time when I grab the sniper, it just usually just gives me a lot of sniper ammo that I don't really need anymore, so... I guess this is a sign that the game is on my side today, which is pretty cool. Nope. Try to be slick by dodging my attacks there. You weren't slick enough, buddy. And let's go in here and freaking knife this guy. But yeah, for the most part, the freaking Chapter 1 levels are pretty easy to freaking get through. Like, it's not going to get really challenging into the castle section, I would say. And the castle section has a little bit of annoying segments too, but in my opinion, it's a lot more manageable than the freaking military section. That section is just a freaking hassle to freaking get through, honestly. Let me just organize my ammo here, and then reload, and we should be good. And we go through this door, and yeah, that's how you get that mask. Now, I'm debating or not if I should actually catch some fish. I could try selling them in this section, but I probably might get some fish, honestly. We might need the health, but we might actually be able to do another chapter inside this section here, because we're literally almost done with this section, I believe, right? Like, after this section, like, this point on, like, we pretty much just go over to that little house area, and then we should be done, so we might do another chapter in this episode here. Might just play 1-3 and just get it over with. Let me shoot that fish. Am I not hitting the fishes? What the hell? There we go. Take the black bass. And take that black bass. And yeah, the fishes freaking heal you inside this game as well. Just like the herbs and the freaking, what was it? The freaking eggs do. It's good to have them because they do kind of give you a good amount of health. Flash grenades here. Again, I'm going to save the flash grenades because later on they will become very important. I'm pretty sure most of you guys who played this game would understand what I'm talking about, but for those who don't, let's just say that there's an enemy that we will be facing off against in like the later chapters that will require us to have it. And crow there, crow, nope, crow there, and crow there. Again, always good to shoot the crows that are there, because they honestly just drop a lot of stuff. We need that stuff, and if I'm not mistaken, there's a treasure here, right? Yep. Same thing with that last necklace. Shoot the hatch, then shoot it down. I kid you not, I've seen a lot of people freaking just shoot the freaking latch down and like the necklace down immediately, get that shit dirty, and then fuck it up. And I hate when people do that shit. It's like, come on, man. Use your common sense. You know that it's gonna fall straight down. So why in the world would you not just freaking shoot the freaking latch close then? Shoot it close first. I understand beginner's trap and all that shit, but you know what I mean? It's still your fault if you freaking fall for that shit, but... Anyway, I think Leon saw something? Was he looking at something over to his left and right? I think there might have been a bear trap over there or something, I don't know. And just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, sometimes I like to spend a little extra time in here just to make sure I don't miss any bird's nests or anything like that. And oh, that's what he was looking at. That's what he was looking at. Okay, that bear trap. I thought he was looking at like a mine or something. No, he was looking at a bear trap. Typical Leon. Looking at shit you aren't supposed to be looking towards. And you know what? I think I got everything in this area. Let's progress forward. Let's go on here. But yeah, we'll find out later on what that Luis guy wants. And here we go, guys. First puzzle of the game. It's a large crystal ball. It looks like it rotates. Which way should you turn it? And pretty much what you do is go up, and then you just turn it this way once, and boom. Easiest puzzle. By far the easiest puzzle probably in Resident Evil history. I don't know, like, name the puzzle that's way more easier than that one, honestly. But let's read the note here. Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as he has been ordered. I don't expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface. If they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already among us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're not able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We must trust his judgment as always. And that's pretty much Chief Mendez's notes. Again, that tall dude that freaking freaking vibe checked us in that last cutscene. Like, holy shit, bro, freaking just tossed the fudge out of us. But before we continue on here, so we can check out this whole area first, make sure that we got everything that we need. We're not missing anything, we're not missing out on anything. Oh, check. They're all textbooks written in English, but I don't have time to read them. Of course you don't, Leon. Of course you don't. You never do. Anyway, let's move on here.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Oh shit.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
You'll face severe consequences. Like, honestly, you know what he reminds me of? He basically looks like a very, he looks like Undertaker if he had, like, a full-grown beard and was bald, honestly. Like, that's what he kind of reminds me of. Like, that dude with the hat and all that stuff, he gives me Undertaker vibes, but...